Hi everyone, it's Jerry. I'm going to commentate this final game here, Armageddon game, between Javokhir Sindarov and Fabiano Caruana. Their two classical games were drawn. They went into tie breaks. Two rapid games drawn. They went on to play two blitz games, 5+2 time control, and they split those games. And so here we are, one final game to decide who moves on to the finals of the 2025 Freestyle Chess Grand Slam Tour Knockout to play against Vincent Keimer. Now, how did we decide who's playing what color here? Well, the players bid on what time they were prepared to play with as black, and whoever bid lowest got to play with the black pieces. So the clock times right now are not correct. I imagine they will be adjusted shortly, and they are. So here's the situation. Caruana ended up bidding lowest, so he has draw odds here. He starts with 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Sindarov started with 4 minutes 45 seconds. I missed these first few moves. Didn't even really have much time to look at the position here with my little intro. Are we going to see a quick D4 here? Are we going to get too much liquidation in the position? 4 minutes 30 seconds now. I should note that there is no increment with this Armageddon game until move 61. So will the game even go that far? You really have to fly in this early stage here. All points secure over here. Knight's on healthy squares. E-pawn obstructed here for white. Where's there going to be a break? Are we going to play with this, or are we trading maybe too much? I mean, if you're playing this way, you're saying you're okay with a queen exchange. Chop. Okay, he's not going with that. There was an idea to meet the recapture with the knight, planting a pawn in the center, and there you go. We're going to be getting a queen exchange. So each side working on fianchettoing the bishops. 4 minutes for Caruana. 3:45. Yeah, that's a lot of moves to make without increment. Okay, here we are. Bishop takes. We're going to be taking away from the center, keeping things nice and cozy there for the white king. So I imagine a capture here. Is there a way to reinforce this point? Not really. Bishop here, this. Okay. We do get the chop. Queen recapture. I think things are looking pretty good here for Caruana. Sensitive square here on f5 could still be disruptive. Okay, that's covered. Yeah, I think that would be fine if the knight dives in. A couple of captures, a push, follow-up knight check. It looks like that knight would end up trapped. Symmetrical position, I'd be leaning towards black here, having the draw odds. 3 minutes 25 for Caruana. Even on the clock. No. Each side still needs a flight square. All right. Where's this knight headed from here? Anything scary going on, or we just occupy a file with the rook? Rook here. Cut out a knight jump. Yeah, difficult to see how we're making progress. How is white winning this here? Okay, going after this pawn. Can you not just go ahead and give that knight a little shove? What's wrong with e6? All right, e6 on board. I mean, nearby maybe that... Whoa! Is this knight not ready to be hunted? I guess he's really focused on this c6 square. Both knights. A rook can also be there supporting. Maybe this knight is going to be kicked, something like f3 and e4, and then you claim this knight is sort of out of play. A little bit loose to play that way with these pieces on an open file like this. They don't have as much support. Okay. King in on c6 here. Bishop under fire. Instinctually fall all the way back. All the way back. You cannot afford to give up that bishop. Is there something forceful here that I'm missing? Exchange sacrifice. I'm not seeing that working out. We just fall back. Stay out of the rook's way. He's really going into the tank here. 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Okay, just a single step. A little bit curious that it's just a single step. All right, anyhow, just held together by a thread. Yeah, trouble here for the knight. Getting kicked around again. Caruana on top of this position-wise and also clockwise. Not the most brilliant knight right here. Okay. And where do we stand here? I actually just blanked out there. What just happened with that last move? Oh, we had a trick here there. The knight on b4 was unprotected. He just swiped a pawn. Caruana is up a pawn. All right, intersection square here, c6 and d6. d6 covered, knight c7, no problem. Stable bishop, no b pawn around. This is a fantastic piece, maybe one of the best pieces in the position. Doesn't allow the rook to enter. That construction negates the rook. There is a pin in the position, maybe a trick on f2 one day. All right, that's a good way to tame this piece. There's a square being worked out here on d4. Intersection point. Could hop to it. He's going in with c7. Wow. All right. Follow-up pressure on a6. Here, there's bishop takes, and there's a trick there. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to 1 minute 32. Still got a lot of moves to go before they get that increment, only at move 24. Okay. What was played? Knight d7, bishop g3. Knight lacking support. Nearby, there's this, although a square would open up here for the bishop. Okay. Ah, that was a multi-purpose move, that knight d7. Covering the bishop, hitting the bishop at the moment. And now you could safely play that. What's going on with this move? What is that about exactly? Because he didn't have much choice? What is going on with that? Chop, chop. And can you not work yourself out of this pin? Wow. Is that really working? So if you go here, you could take and then take the bishop. He's up a piece for a pawn imbalance right now. How do you sort this out? Yeah, it's a little bit tricky here. Okay, he backs off. Backs off. This is covered. Still back rank issues potentially. 1:28 for Caruana. 1:08 for white. Sindarov. Down the piece, but has some pressure here. Then this knight cannot move. You move the knight, there's first going to be a rook exchange, and then the bishop will fall. How do you get out of this situation? It's not clear, because what's nearby is this. Kicking the rook, and then you smash through here. Whoa. Okay, so he's going to hit back. Oh, what a clever move. Bishop takes, there'd be rook here. And then it'll be white who's in a pin. Bishop is hit. Now the rook is defended, so now you're ready for this one? Bishop here. I believe there's... Okay, wait a sec. Oh, back rank issues. What a slick move. What a slick move. You can't take the bishop. Back rank problems. Black has consolidated. It's just the clock. It's just the clock here. Don't go here. You're going to end up in a pin. Got to save the bishop. Bishop c5. A bit of a relay error there. Or a little bit slow. Caruana has consolidated at this point. Just some regrouping. There's a check in the air. This is going to liquidate a little bit more. 43 seconds to 35 seconds. He just has to make moves fast. Just make moves fast. Knight here right away. Yeah, this one's over. This one's over. We have a resigner. Caruana won this one. Wow. Yeah, bishop is hit. Next up, there's knight here with the fork. It's going to simplify too much. Maybe if it played out, the bishop goes here. Check. A recapture. And yeah, plant the bishop here. Perfect coordination. No issues for the king in this final position. Rook check. Maybe you go here, start hunting pawns. Yeah, this one's clearly over. Wow. What a wild finish. These guys must be exhausted. That's a lot of 960 they played today, or freestyle chess they played today. All right, I'm going to call it quits on this one. Feel free, as usual, to leave any feedback to this video in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed it and maybe took a thing or two away. Found it a little fun. That's all for now. Take care.